Is Triskalia missing any more HP?
He's not. No.
Okay, then we've got a surplus 12 that we don't need.
I mean, you can give it to one of these closets.
Wait, I thought we healed you to full.
No.
Oh, then yeah, then have the 12.
He's like, I'll full. That doesn't mean I won't take it. Where do you guys take a short? Well, if you take a short rest anywhere but the Doomguard Tower, it's like time will elapse because it's going to take you time to cross Sigil and go anywhere else.
Yeah.
So is that the plan?
Doomguard Tower is fine, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Triskalia is a little apprehensive that he doesn't have enough time to study his spellbook.
Yeah, stay here, study your spellbook. Maybe we'll be back.
Do we want to take a long rest, or are we worried about them gathering reinforcements?
I'm worried about him gathering reinforcements.
Yeah, I mean, they did just get in 19.
Here's my argument against him being able to gather reinforcements. Is he gathered reinforcements on the premise of he had established this tower and won great victories. He just had 2 pretty substantial losses. Who's going to want to sign up with a loser?
What were his losses? He lost.
Us and the people that showed up.
He lost a couple of rocks and some closets.
And whatever the fuck Bennis's friend is.
Yeah, we haven't touched him at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, someone shows up, that tower looks like it took a hit.
It does.
I mean, it took a hit before you even showed up in the first place.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said 2 rather than 1.
I still disagree against taking...
My concern more than anything is the doors. I'm worried that we're going to get back in there and all the doors will have been shut again and also had living bodies placed inside them.
Listen, if it makes you squeamish, you don't have to watch while I do it.
So Liberation is taking a pretty hardline stance on it's okay to snap these necks.
Listen,
what we're doing is for the greater good.
Here's what his thing is. It's like, as Riot clearly demonstrated, trying to extract these people is going to be painful on them. It's going to leave them crippled and in a not a very good way. It's just it's better for them.
Also, Liberation hates necks.
Oh, Liberation and Kelian are on the same page about this.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
So what's our vote for long versus short rest?
I don't care. Short rest is enough for me.
Short rest is fine for me.
Triskalia says then he will stay back at this tower here, recuperate, regain some spells, and then he'll start to call in what few favors he has in the City of Doors on the chance that you don't make it back inside of, say, 2 turns. He'll send a search party through.
Okay. You plan for our deaths.
Yeah.
We'll go not die.
I mean, he would notify your next of kin, but all of your next of kin are just you guys, so.
That's not true. Riot's parents are still alive somewhere.
Down on the farm.
Mahogany probably has 1 million kids somewhere. They're just all trees.
He has sown his seed, literally.
Wow.
That was funny. Go ahead and laugh. When you go back into the tower...
Please clap.
It's pretty much in the same state that you left it. The dead rocks are still laying there. Many dead closets.
Alright, let's head upstairs, I guess.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
It's the name of Riot's next band, Many Dead Closets.
You notice, as you pass through this first room, most of the people in the walls here were already dead, but a few were alive. When you do come back in, the few living ones are dead, and their bodies they're undergoing a transformation. Most notably, you see the eyes in their sockets are becoming bloated and taking over the tops of their faces.
Oh, no.
Well...
Let's kill these guys.
Well, they're already dead.
Oh, that's true. Do we need to collect our eyes? This is
We just
disgusting.
either that or just toss them off the staircase.
How many of these are there? Is it like everybody in the floor?
Yeah, every previously living person on this first floor, essentially.
Well,
Is that like 100 people?
Not that quite that many, because most of the people in the walls here were already dead from the previous attack. There are... Well, let me ask this. How thoroughly do you guys check? I mean, are you going from room to room, taking stock? Or are you just doing a quick glance around this first foyer area?
Let's start with a quick glance, and based on the answer to that, we'll decide.
Probably
Well,
a dozen around this first room.
I have a different answer than Mahogany's. We need to make sure that there is a clear path for us to go down back to the exit that isn't full of staring eyes. You know, we can't like set foot on the first floor and then 18 auras of necrosis all kick in at once and kill us.
Yeah.
Do you have any like kind of cleric lest rights sort of thing that can help us here?
Nope. I think we might have to take the eyes while we still can.
Well,
Right,
I
doesn't
don't-
feel. I don't feel super bad about this because all these people are dead anyway.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Mahogany's not too worried about it.
Okay.
Let's get
So-
hacking.
Yeah, let's make a sweep.
Make an investigation check. One person in the group does this, but they can make this check at advantage because they're being assisted.
Who's got the best?
Mine's
Plus
very
2.
bad.
Mine's +2.
2.
You don't have like half.
That's with half.
Kelian? What's your investigation?
2.
All right, then I'll make it. Everybody's got the number. Hey, look, that's an
Oh.
20.
22.
You guys set to work, cutting the eyeballs out of the faces, and there are 46 such bodies on this first floor. Throughout this first room, on the sides of the staircase, over in the area that's been partially demolished, several of them up on the second floor too that you notice. And it's grisly work, and you spend a couple of hours doing this, gouging out eyeballs. What do you do with your big sack of eyeballs, Riot?
I'm not keeping the eyeballs.
No?
No. I just let them drop through the floor, basically.
But you are keeping the dead bird.
Yeah, that
Okay.
I still got. It's in my inventory sheet.
We're clear on
Whoa!
that.
I guess I should take the old woman off my inventory sheet.
Wait, no, what you should do is look at the dead bird and make sure its eyes aren't getting all weird.
I don't think a bird can be a bodak.
No, they're not. When you look at the dead
It could
bird,
be a
it's-
birdac.
I do have one question. If we're sweeping the first floor for stuff,
Mhm.
did you say is this guy dead? Like, is this guy dead?
Oh yeah, the people in the doors here as well.
Because
At
I
this
don't
point.
see any reason not to open these doors if the guardians of them are dead now.
And we know there aren't zombies. We can't hear zombies on the other side.
Yeah, we should check for zombies.
You do hear zombies in this room,
Mhm.
but that's it.
Okay, let's
Okay.
try this door then.
Okay. And inside this room here is a small quarters.
Anything interesting?
Did I say anything to rummage through?
We're gonna be able to do our laundry.
Excuse me. Sorry. No, nothing valuable.
Okay. How about these two rooms?
Got an empty room and a small storage room with the torture implements and whatnot.
How about down here?
Is another small quarters.
Can we open up this one?
You can.
Or are there zombies down here? Okay, no.
How about this
Zombies
side?
are up
Hearing
there.
zombies in here.
You do hear zombies in this room here.
Okay.
Oh,
Do we want to deal with that?
No.
nope.
Okay.
I'm just taking right now. I'm just taking the path of least resistance.
Okay. How about here?
Is that what you always do?
Well,
And
if I had more spells, if I had more spell slots, I might be willing to get these doors. But we didn't take a long rest.
Why does a place like this need quarters like these?
Because Gerzogg had attracted
Lieutenants.
a lot of lieutenants, many of which died in the previous attack.
You housed them here. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
upstairs.
All right.
Let's head back upstairs.
I can't believe we're gonna get EXP for killing 47 Bodax.
Back up to the second
Nice.
floor.
What about this door?
No, this man is still alive here.
Okay, then we'll leave him alone.
And the what remains of Havrun Thrain is still on this floor as well, down in the corner.
Okay. Upstairs.
Right, back to floor 3. This room here is the one that has the gaping hole in the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, in the ceiling.
Yeah, you hear zombies milling about in a corner of that room.
Okay. No, let's just head upstairs.
Head on up.
Do you want to check any of these rooms over here that have no bodies on them?
Oh,
Because the only reason we skipped that floor before was to avoid the Bodak.
oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah, let's go back downstairs.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brickroad.
Okay. That takes so much work to load one of these maps. I gotta click the mouse like twice.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try these non-people doors here.
Okay, where are we going first? Up here?
Up here. Well, let's listen for zombies.
Let us know if we hear zombies, yeah.
You don't through. You do in the vicinity, but not on the other, directly on the other side of this door.
Okay.
Kelian pops the door, breaks the arms and legs of the corpse inside of it, and looking into this room, first of all, you can see one of the little alcoves that you saw when you were outside the tower, open to the void on the outside. An empty room down here to the south. Let me roll to see if there are peoples in these doors. Just this one. And in the north end of the room, you see many dead and badly burned corpses of like low-level Yugoloths, fiendish mercenaries. There are 3 large vats sitting in the north side of the room. One of them is overturned, and it's in front of this overturned one that you see these 5 or 6 Yugoloth corpses. The other 2 vats are still standing upright.
Maybe don't mess with those vats then. If whatever was in those killed one of a bunch of Yugoloths.
You got it.
Haha.
You're the Yugoloth expert.
Do I hear zombies coming from in here?
From that direction, yes, but it's hard to tell if they're in this room or the room on the other side of it.
All right. And peeping into this door.
Peeping in this room, it's empty, except for the insane weeping man stuck in this door here.
All right. Should we try up here?
Yeah.
Okay. This is where I gotta get the book back out. One of the other adventures in this book that's not part of this dungeon has images in the book of just severed heads in vats. You know, just glass jars with heads.
NBD.
As you do.
We're gonna save that for Eldov's Dancing Hut.
Right. Okay, so popping this door here.
I hope there's just a preposterous dragon theme to Eldov's Dancing Hut.
You can look down in the south room, and there are Zambos milling about. I would not enter the room just yet.
Oh, okay.
I noticed Mahogany didn't enter the room, which is probably good. It's a gaudily decorated shrine. You see brilliant red tapestries covering the walls. And, of course, behind these tapestries would just be, more people in the walls moaning about. And likewise, scarlet red carpets strewn on the floors. And you can see the unnerving, moving lumps in the carpet as the people struggling in the floor underneath. The tapestries depict just hellish landscapes, torture scenes, just, the kind of stuff that Tanari would be into. The altar itself is carved from a deep green stone, but the color of it has been stained by the blood of hundreds of living beings who were killed on it. Surprisingly, the room is filled with a pleasant, soothing music that seems to just emanate from the walls. And as you listen to it for a moment, you realize it's the cacophony of moans and groans of the people in this room are fusing together to create this soothing music.
Yeah.
Yuck. I don't want to go in there. I don't know about you guys.
I wonder if I can find the quote in this book here. It's pretty good. So who's going in the room there?
I don't think anybody's decided to go into the room.
Nobody's going in the room? Tapestries are pretty valuable.
Pass.
Well,
I'm not even certain Mahogany knows what money is.
we really scared of a little altar.
Are you?
It's the music that bugs me.
Yeah.
But it's-
Yeah, it's some music that fucks up my head right now.
Yeah.
Mahogany says, I don't know, it sounds okay to me.
Liberation
Can
turns
I-
and
can
looks
I-
to Mahogany like he just said he likes touching children.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if this music is like an enchantment?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'll let you make this at advantage because you're a bard.
Not great. 8.
An 8?
Mhm.
The only thing you glean is that after realizing it's not music, it's just this cacophony of moaning that's fusing together in a weird way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can tell it's nothing
Right.
good, but whether or not it's actually enchanted, you don't know.
Work
Yeah.
road.
What?
Activate detect magic.
And the room is definitely radiating magic, and it's coming from underneath the carpets and behind the tapestries.
Liberation closes his eyes for a minute and says, and then his eyes snap open and he points to the tapestries and says, "There's something big behind there. Something big, something magical back there."
So all of the Planescape books have little quotes from various characters just strewn about the pages. One of the quotes in this book is, "No matter where you go in the abyss, at least you have the comfort of knowing that there's surely a layer that's even worse." And then in the middle of this dungeon, right underneath where they describe this shrine, it says, "I stand corrected." This dungeon was, of course, originally on the abyss.
Yeah.
All right. So, Liberation, you're going inside?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna keep up that detect magic for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's close this door and move on.
And I mean,
Yeah.
the mechanisms inside the iron walls are radiating magic. The ones that are keeping the prisoners there, keeping their hands and feet bound.
Mm-hmm.
So there's magics woven into most of the walls of this place. Okay, so we're heading upstairs. Okay, I'm going to save floor 3, and I'm going to do it correctly. Overwrite.
Do it correctly.
There we go.
Use science correctly.
Done. Heading back up to floor 4.
Mm-hmm.
Trescalia is no longer here.
Yeah.
He's in the safe place.
All right, we got not really a lot of choice here.
Yep.
What are blips right now? 1,000?
Yes.
We all get blips.
Okay.
I'm going to focus on this with my detect magic up on the store. Is it still got a living person in it?
Yeah, the person's still alive, and the mechanism holding them in place is magical.
Yeah, the Bodak never came anywhere near here.
He did, but not into this room.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I forgot that he was, like, prowling around up in this little landing here.
Being a dick.
All right. Let's go ahead and do the deed, as it were.
Do the deed?
Do the deed.
Gross. I don't want to see that.
All right.
And Kelian, you're up.
All right.
Empty room with no features whatsoever.
Gross. That was worth it.
He's better off.
And Riot vanishes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Riot walks in there because, like, she was like, oh, okay, surely this is the place where Traskellia has said there's lots of traffic into. So she goes around to see if, like, is there a thing here? And then she just vanishes.
And the
just
second
vanishes.
the second Riot goes in and vanishes, Mahogany goes in after.
And Mahogany also vanishes.
Kelian looks at I almost called you all Cyclone Liberation, shrugs, and jumps on into the room.
And you vanished. And you vanished too. All right, good campaign, guys.
New characters.
Everybody's disintegrated. No, the T actually stands for teleporter, by the way.
Does it really?
Yeah, it
I
does.
thought the C
I
stood
thought
for
it said for toilet, which means we all got flushed down.
I thought it stood for total party kill.
It stands for T, and then you remove some of the black space, and it says PK.
I'm guessing that we're going to start where this T is, right?
Yes, you do. That's a good guess. Bear with me just 1 second. Unlike the other floors of the tower, the 5th level does not appear to be made out of the iron gridwork with the mortal captives built within. You do still hear very muffled and sounds very distant moaning and groaning all around you. And you realize, after just a few moments, where's Mahogany? Is Mahogany coming?
Oh, sorry. I'll be there in a second. I'm there.
He turned into an idiot elemental for a moment.
Oh no!
You realize that the walls here, the gridwork's still there, but it's covered with a thick fluid, some kind of secretion that has hardened over time into kind of a brown, crumbly shell.
Gross.
Very gross.
So these secretions form a network of narrow tunnels. You can also hear what sounds like the droning of insects echoing throughout this floor.
So anybody hate this place more than me? Because you're lying.
This part of it isn't so bad. At least I can.
Yeah, it's just insects.
It's
Because I
all bad.
I can cut loose here.
I mean, there's still people.
Liberation turns to look at Riot as she says that. Cut loose, huh? Well then, all right, and then I'll just not be near anything then.
Now, to be clear,
Yeah, like-
Mahogany holds his
this-
hands out. And he says, "Generally, a good idea."
This is your warning.
Look, I wanted to have words with you about that, and we're still gonna have words about that, okay?
And,
Like,
and Riot makes the hand gesture.
he just casts confusion right now. Like, fine.
I
Have words. Those aren't words, that's just babbling. The floor here, Riot, is, because it's covered in this kind of crusty shell, beneath that is the gridwork.
Oh, I see.
Without trying it, you're not sure what effect large amounts of water will have here.
Okay, why is someone picking me up and turning me alive?
I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I bumped you. I texted
Kelian,
you.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some of this hallway.
Thank you.
Is this supposed to be this tight? Like these are like 3 to 2
Yes,
foot
it's
quarters?
that tight.
Okay, thanks.
I'm gonna squeeze this. Just glance down this direction.
Glancing this direction, you can see a section of the wall that's not covered in the brown, crusty shell.
Does
And
it
there's a
look
much
like it's-
larger number of living people this high up in the tower. Fewer corpses and fewer zombies in the walls.
For a second, you said there's a much larger number. I was like, yeah, there's a 17. It's pretty big.
It's the highest number.
All right. Which way do we go? Do we go this way, or do we go that way?
Let's try here first.
All right. Go further into the room.
Are we still getting the distortion sort of thing?
Oh yeah, the distortion effect are still in place.
Looks like we got a turn off to the T junction. One turns off to the right and goes straight on.
Okay.
I think.
Straight until morning.
And then stop here.
Stop there. Okay.
Yeah, take a look off in this direction, and anything else you may be willing to give me that way.
Looking into this chamber off to your right, the secretions along the walls leading those directions gets a little more moist. And the odor in the air, this very sickly sweet odor, is becoming more and more prevalent as you move in this direction.
Part of that got cut off. I heard the secretions in the wall.
Are a little more moist. There's more moisture to them. And
Right.
there's a sickly sweet odor in the air
I guess that
that is starting to overpower the stench of
amber
decay.
is a little fresh then, huh? All right. You want to go straight on then?
Yeah,
All right, let's go straight on.
I like hooking the wall.
At least we're not going to get lost. No. No.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Bert.
We've already killed more enemies.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Looking into this room,
I feel like he spawns all those dudes just for one thing.
you see an incredibly disgusting egg hatchery. Piles and piles of large insect eggs, each one about the size of a baseball. And there are huge clusters of these. And tending to the giant clusters of eggs is a Chasme. As I recall, you guys met a Chasme who was bound in one of the cells in the Tower of Fire. It's essentially a giant insect demon with a huge stinger coming off the front of its face.
Oh yeah, that's the thing the Mahogany let out.
Yeah, good job, Mahogany.
No, but they can't fly, so it'll be a one-sided fight.
They can't fly. It's got wings. It's flying right now. You're watching it dart around the room. Oh, let's go ahead and roll initiative, by the way. Riot, what's you up to?
I'm still rolling. 20.
Kelian,
17.
Liberation?
Niner.
Niner.
Yep.
And Mahogany.
Also 20.
And as the giant insect demon, it's a large creature. And the drone of it, the sound of its wings beating, is painful to behold. As soon as it sees you approaching the egg sacs, it decides to attack you.
Well, that's okay.
Okay. And it's going to dart forward. It's kind of flying up above your head. The ceilings here are between 15, 20 feet high. Kind of hard to tell because you've got these secretions covering the ceilings as well. So it's flying above your head, but it's still within attacking range. It's got to come within 5 feet to hit you. And so it's going to do that. 2 liberation.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 12 going to do it?
Nope.
You dodge deftly out of the way of this creature. Mahogany. Make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
Oh. God damn it.
I pass.
Okay.
Flying colors.
Did we short
Now it's
rest,
your
or
turn.
did you just jump right back into it?
No, you
We
took a
short
short
rested.
rest.
Okay, then I don't have those 3 key points down.
I am going to cast Conjure Animals,
Okay.
and I want 2 CR2 beasts.
CR2 beasts. Let's see here. Oh, I've got the monster manual right in front of me here. I was like, where's my monster manual at? It's somewhere, right?
I will open up a new
I will give
tab.
you 2 swarms of flying snakes. How's that sound?
Excuse me?
2 swarms of flying snakes.
How does that work?
You have 2 swarms of flying snakes.
Is that like a thing, a swarm of flying snakes?
Yeah, swarms
Yeah.
are things.
Where do I find that?
Let's see what stat block you can use here. Use the stat block for swarm of poisonous snakes, except give it a fly speed of 30, and it doesn't have any of its abilities to deal poison damage.
Okay.
That's on page 338 of the monster manual.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it.
Thank you.
There you go. So where are you spawning these little lovable buggers in at? And each swarm has dozens of snakes, so you're going to have to name all of them.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I think you should think hard before you say that, because I'll do it.
See, the more energy you make, you use to name these snakes, the less energy you're using to make my life miserable. What color would you like your snakes to be, Nodal?
Oh, I already snaked.
Oh, you've already got them.
Yeah, I prefer them to be tokens, because that way I know they're my snakes.
Okay. And go ahead and
And-
roll initiative for the snakes.
Man, they've got a good initiative roll. But they rolled poorly. 6.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to beef up my stick. Shillelagh.
Okay. You have Shillelagh'd. Riot, make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Passed.
Passed, okay.
With gusto.
You can take a turn now if you want.
Oh, okay. Good. I can see the stuff, right?
What do you mean stuff?
Most of the Casmi, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you can see them.
Okay.
And the eggs and the snakes.
Gonna start out by trying to cast. Let's just try Radiance. What was it called? Sacred Flame. That's it.
Sacred Flame.
So it's got a dex save on that.
I got a 13 on that deck save.
Hey, it failed.
And that's radiant damage, not fire damage?
That's radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, look at that miserable roll. That's 5 radiant damage.
Okay. And then what?
Then I'm going to give Kelian a Bardic Inspiration die.
There you go, Kelian.
D8,
Yeah, D10
10.
actually.
D10.
Moving or
There you
staying put?
Click.
Staying put.
Okay, Kelian, you're up.
Unless Kelian needs me to move, then I could.
Kelian, in addition to the droning you hear around the corner, you hear some behind you as well, but much fainter, much more faint. Also, Yeah, make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration for a saving throw?
Good question. Let's see. Yes, you can actually.
Well, there you go.
4 or better on a D10. Yeah. All right. So.
You're good?
Well, we'll see.
There
All
it
right,
is.
you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You can go ahead and take your turn now.
Thank you. But I don't actually. I just hear it. I don't see anything. Right. Coming down. You said.
How much dark vision do you have?
How much dark vision? Kelian had.
Oh, you know what? No, you don't see.
60 feet of dark vision.
You hear it coming up behind you somewhere, the droning sound, but you can't see it. It must be up around a corner somewhere. I will give you this, though. Behind you, looking into another egg chamber.
Another egg chamber in here?
Yeah. But you don't see anything to attack in that direction yet. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, too. Why not?
He's such a good guy.
I know.
I'm assuming there's, like, massive cover for...
I'm going to give him 3/4
counts, mate.
cover because you're kind of firing from a squashed position and everybody's in front of you. So I'm going to give him +5 AC to this shot.
Yeah. What else am I going to do, right?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to give him +2 AC because he is flying. You're shooting above their heads.
23.
23 will hit. That'll do it.
All right.
Feel free to apply as much sneak attack damage as you like here.
As I
So-
like.
So 30d6s, is that what I'm hearing?
Why stop at 30? Have some imagination.
Well, I mean, that's all we have here on the table is
It's the
30.
highest number.
How many times, Nick, do you think I can highlight all of these and copy-paste until everybody crashes?
Highlight all of what?
All of these pieces and just hit Control-C and then Control-V. How long would it take
Before my computer explodes?
before
I don't know.
everybody's computer just smokes and dies? How much damage is that?
36 damage.
36.
Pretty good.
It is bloodied. Moving or staying put?
Move back 1 and keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out. Okay. Liberation, I needed a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Pass.
Pass. Okay.
I think I'm going to whop this thing that's up flying above my head. How does a 14 do?
14 does not hit.
Okay, then.
It's a pretty dexterous creature.
How about a nat 1? Will that do?
No, it will not.
Okay, then key point dodge.
Okay. We got flying snakes. They can do something, maybe.
Yeah, they're both gonna fly in.
Well, before they do anything, they got to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
All right. One failure.
Okay. Which one failed?
This one, I guess. Liquid.
All of the snakes in that. You did. Yeah, it's something you did.
Well, I only assisted.
Okay.
I can't take all the credit.
All of the snakes in that swarm fall unconscious, hit the ground with 1,000 little thuds.
Oh, I also want to point out that flying snakes are basically tiny Quetzalcoatls. They're all adorable.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was all the recessive genes that caused the sleep.
No, Solid had the recessive genes. Liquid
Oh,
had the
right.
Get your Metal Gear mythology correct, sir.
Yeah, but Liquid thought he had the recessive genes.
Listen to
So
this.
it was
fool.
all in those snakes.
Kurt, can you please take a turn with these other snakes so we shut him up?
Yeah, he nat one.
Okay, he didn't do anything.
But they all like swarm around the imp and they're very annoying. And to indicate that they're in the same space as him.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, what status effect did you give them?
Unconscious.
Okay, yeah, they can be unconscious. Got it. They have a lot of condition immunities.
Right, well, yeah, because you're applying them out to the entire swarm.
Yeah.
Like things like Things like prone and shit, you can't.
They
do
can't
those.
be
Yeah.
stunned.
Right. Okay.
Casmi.
You know what? He's gonna go fly over Liberation's head here,
Oh.
and he's gonna stab down at Mahogany.
Ah.
She wouldn't.
Mahogany, I got a 20 to hit you. It's not a crit, it's a 20.
No, my AC is 19.
Okay.
Is this what do you think, Mahogany? Is this worth me burning a thing for?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll burn one.
Okay.
Knock that down to a whatever. Yeah, that's a 11 now.
Okay. And misses because of Riot's Bardic Inspiration. Kelian, keeping watch. Another one comes flying around the corner. You just see him coming from this direction. Flies to about here, and he's got his sights set on you. Another Casmi.
Hey guys, it's another Casmi.
Okay, Mahogany, you can go ahead and take a turn.
Okie doke.
Do we need to make another save?
No, I'll let you know if you need to make
I'm not gonna make
another
saves
save.
unless I gotta.
Alright.
A lot of the time, effects like that are like you don't have to. Once you've passed the save, you don't have to make it again.
Mm.
I'm going to just use my my bludgeon here.
Your shillelagh.
My shillelagh. How is a... Sorry. 16 do?
That will hit.
Get a D8 out. 10 bludgeoning damage. It's also magical.
Okay. Moving or staying put?
I'll stay put.
Riot, I need you to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. I passed actually.
Okay, you're fine. Go ahead and take your action, sir.
All right. Let us, now that we've got more things to hit,
Confusion.
have a
Confusion.
no, not.
I want to see this swarm of snakes dart in every direction at once, like an explosion of confused snakes.
No, I was going to go for Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant
On.
Whispers. Okay.
Yeah.
And what saving throw is he making?
Wisdom.
13.
Nope.
All right, let's apply some damage. What kind of damage is that?
Yeah.
A
Psychic.
lot.
Okay.
The damage
I
itself
die.
is not terrible, but the
I was adding some additional damage.
oh yeah, that's 9 psychic damage, and it's got to move away.
Oh man.
Go ahead and move it
that's-
where you want to
The
move it.
Festival of OAs.
That's,
What's
that's-
its speed?
You can move 60 feet.
Oh dang. Okay. Well, it probably goes wherever into the black, I guess.
Back around the corner? Okay, let me actually
Yeah.
count it out on my map here.
But first, it takes at least 4 OAs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it probably up here somewhere. So it's going to take an Liberation, Mahogany, and Riot and the Snake
And the
Swarm
snakes.
can all take an OA against it. This is one of the rare cases where you can use a reaction on your own turn.
Yeah,
16 hit.
A 16
I
will
missed
hit.
I missed with my trident.
The snakes hit.
4 damage.
4 damage? All right, how'd the snakes do?
Whoop. That's 9 piercing damage.
And Riot, you said you missed?
I missed. Yeah.
And how did Mahogany do?
Mahogany also missed.
Okay. That's going to bring us... Is Riot moving or staying put?
No, right, it's gonna stay put.
Kelian, I need a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
You made it? Okay.
And, well, I guess I'm going to shoot this one.
All right.
Shoot it.
Shoot it till you're satisfied.
Shoot it fatally.
You got-
19.
19, that will hit.
You were like, oh, only 19.
14 damage.
All right.
Good.
It didn't enjoy that at all.
I can't imagine it did.
Moving or staying put?
And bloop.
Okay. Liberation. Before you do anything, make a Constitution 12 saving throw.
Cool. There's the failure.
Failure, and you drop unconscious. As the droning of this second chasmy coming into range assaults your senses, and you hit the floor. You are unconscious for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Or until you sustain damage, or until somebody splashes you with holy water. Flying snakes.
Alright. Snakes are going to... Sorry, let me count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually...
Remember that their movement, you only have 2/3 of their effective movement before they're going to be...
That's why they only make it to here.
Okay.
And... If this hasn't come up, if as a reaction on someone else's turn they move, are they still at the end of their movement?
What do you mean?
Like, what I want to have him do is hold his action to move with this guy if he moves, right?
What you can do is say the trigger is he moves, and the action they take is the dash action to move along with him. That would be
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. I just wanted to ask if that would make them go past their 20-foot movement.
Yeah, because it would happen on a different turn. It's a different set of movement.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have them do then.
Okay.
Because when that thing moves, they're going to try to stay with it.
Nodal, how lucky are you feeling right now?
I mean, pretty lucky.
Roll 2d10.
Oh no.
I'd love to.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, man.
Yay!
No, I love experience. 13.
13?
Here we go!
Here, we're just going to change all these colors.
You're
here.
very much going to need to change their colors first, because I will
Yes.
not be having with you spawning in 13 Chasmies. Might as well just say the party dies.
This is why I hate fighting demons.
Was that 13? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's only 12. One more.
Uno mas.
By the way, gating in more fiends is not something that fiends can do in 5th edition because they're like, oh, fiends need to be made weaker. But I'm a real man with a real man's hunger for some gating fiends. What he gates in are dretches. Dretches are these horrible monkey-like demons. They've got sharp claws, weird bat ears. They're pretty awful. And he gates in a bunch of them.
I feel like we might have fought one or two before.
I think you fought some on the fire bridge in Limbo.
That's what they were. Yeah.
And he packs them in. And does anybody here speak Abyssal?
Yes.
The order he gives is to push through the food and protect the egg sacs.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative for 13 dretches.
Don't wake Dretchlore.
And Kelian.
Yeah.
Actually, no, belay that. I'm not going to say anything to you.
Okay, fine. See if I care.
All right, Mahogany, you're up.
You know what? Fuck it, right?
Okay. I mean, fair enough.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Is that what you're going to do? Okay.
Yeah. I was just drawing it. Sorry.
Sure.
I will remove my 2 snake children who go back to their previous existence,
Okay.
fighting on top of a Metal Gear.
You dismiss the whole pile of unconscious snakes.
Yeah. That's enough snakes. And then you know what? I'm good.
Stay put.
Yeah.
Riot, your turn. You've got this ugly monkey thing right in front of you that's about
Yeah.
to carve a hole through your body so it can get in there and protect those eggs.
So you mentioned that that Riot wasn't sure what would happen if she cast Maelstrom on top of this little shell, right?
It's going to depend on what kind of reaction it has to water.
Okay. I'm not going to cast that. I am going to cast Insect Plague.
Okay.
Like, let's just fight insects with insects here, is what I'm saying.
Everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Well, they're monkeys, not insects, but they're demons.
Except what
so-
comes out are flying snakes.
Yeah. Right.
Claw shrimp.
I'm going to cast it centered here. So draw my little
I'll give
line.
anybody who figures out why Nodal got snakes, I'll give them an extra 100 experience.
Got
Figures out what?
Cut out again.
You cut out.
Anybody who figures out why Nodal got snakes, I will give 100 experience.
I figured it was because we were on.
I love this circle.
Okay.
I like the jagged part here the best.
Yeah. It's real good, huh?
Isn't
That's its
snakes
fin.
like what the staircase is about? They had those snake guardians.
Yeah, I was assuming it was because of the I forget their names. But yeah, what he said.
So you've got all of them except for these 3 here. No, you've got this one too.
I didn't get this one either.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Does insect plague wrap around corners?
Yeah, it does. I mean,
It
I don't see
does?
why it wouldn't.
Okay.
Corners.
And that we don't have to do anything with Claw Shrimp until their turn, correct?
No, I believe it. Well, I have to look up the spell now because I really ought to put it on my character sheet.
You really ought
But
to.
I keep not thinking of it as a spell that I have.
It is one of your favorites. It gets quite a
It
bit of
is.
use.
It does, yeah.
I was thinking
Gets
when I
the job
put that
done.
on the Triad, I'm like, there's no way that this is just trivia. They're like, he'll never cast this insect plague over and
I
over
cast it
again.
all the time. So I've been making typos.
Riot loves shrimp and plagues.
Yeah, no, when the area appears, each creature in it must make a con saving throw.
Okay, let's start with the Casmi, who passes with an 18. Is that a good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I
But
got
this season, this is only 15.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Do they take half?
Yeah, they do take half. Yeah, this ain't no cantrip here.
Then I got to make 10 saves. So how much damage does the Casmi take? We'll start
I
with
gotta
that.
roll some d10s first.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
What is going on here? Whoa. This is an 8, a 9, and an 8. That's some real good rolls.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Those are some good rolls.
Let's see, this is what? 33 on a
33.
fail, and I guess 16 on a pass.
Yep. Okay, let's apply that.
That's all piercing damage.
Oh, you woke daddy.
3. 5 of the dretches in the area passed their saves.
Okay.
So the ones who passed take 16, right? And the ones who
Yeah.
failed. So go ahead and kill all but 5 of the ones in the area, because 33 will just kill them outright.
I'm just gonna say these 5 back here
Okay.
passed.
The furthest one away?
Yeah,
So
it's
1, 2,
like
3,
this line, and
4, 5. Okay.
those are the ones that passed. I thought you said 5 passed. So it's half and half, I guess.
Yeah, because there's still 5 more right here.
Yeah. I don't know why you would have interpreted that to mean the ones directly in front of me. Whatever.
I'm confused. Did you want the other ones to die?
Yeah, I wanted the ones near to me to
Oh,
die, and then the
okay.
ones far away to live.
Here, we
Another day.
can- You know, I'll just put them back down. That'll be easier.
Okay. Sorry about this.
It's Nodal's fault.
It's true.
It's like that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
That looks good.
And there was one here. Okay. These ones are all bloodied at this point. I mean, they took a lot of claw shrimp damage. The Casmi is not bloodied, but he's not looking happy either. Moving or staying put?
I'm going to go over here and draw that one away.
Okay. I will take it gladly. 7's not going to hit, though.
Nope.
So you clamber over top of Liberation's soundly sleeping body. Kelian, you're up.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? I would be remiss not to hit the dude right in front of me, I suppose. So I'm gonna do that.
This is with your...
My nothing.
Your nothing.
Well, it's a 10 hits.
10 does not hit.
I ain't gonna do shit.
They're not zombies.
Hey, moving or staying put?
Disengage.
You are going to take a lot of moonbeam damage if you do that.
Oh shit! That guy.
Also claw shrimp damage.
And also randomly stomach
You're going to just take a lot of damage if you make that movement.
That's going to be a very bad day for you.
There is, however, a very nice passage to behind you.
Yeah, just go around the long way through the unknown horribleness.
Yes.
I can't disengage the moonbeam either.
Nope.
Can't disengage the claw shrimp either.
Cool.
They look bitey.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Staying put?
Yeah.
Well,
Liberation.
ZZZ.
All right. So the one in the moonbeam here.
yeah. Constitution and saving roll.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
He's gonna get pooped on.
He takes 25
Yep.
radiant damage.
All right, Kelian.
He gonna get pooped on.
Let's have some fun here.
What even is fun?
I got a 17,
Sure.
and the 12 is going to miss, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the first one's claws. 5 points of slashing damage. You do not... I guess we'll keep track of the damage on... It's not going to matter on this floor, but if you go back downstairs, it might matter.
Okay.
Second one's attacking you. I got an 18 and a 21.
Yeah. Why not?
The claws, 4 points of slashing damage. And the bite, 4 points of piercing damage.
All right.
As these dretches are tearing into you. And these ones form up outside the moonbeam, but they don't dare press into it. Do they take claw shrimp damage at the end of their turn?
Yeah, at the end.
Okay.
And it's difficult terrain.
Well, they only took like one step anyway. So let's go
Yeah.
ahead and...
Yeah, let me...
two of them passed the save for what it's worth, but I think the damage will kill all of them anyway.
Okay. Well, it won't be as monstrous as that last one, because I rolled really well last time and really badly this time.
Okay.
No, that's wildly untrue, actually.
Oh, yeah, these aren't so bad. 27 damage.
There you go.
Nice.